Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Ken Knows Gambling. And we are just going to keep running along on this series that we're doing on Baccarat. That it'll transform into most any even game you want to play. All this that you're learning, so that's a good thing. Remember, all strategies will go down sooner or later. Best bet in all the world is never to make the first bet because gambling sucks. All right. Who's sponsoring this show? Where's my pen? Let's see here. Bruce Volk. Bruce Volk, you're the next sponsor here on the KKG show. All right. Thank you for being a member. I appreciate you so much, and I've been getting a lot of new members lately. Maybe it's that drive I was doing. Any new member gets my free download library. This is the end of the month. I may keep that going, but I probably just won't say nothing. I won't waste time to say it. I'll just say everything's over on my website, kenknowsgambling.com, my store. What I'm doing on my sports service, all of it. It's easier now, I think, just to say, hey, go check out my website. I'm telling you, I got lots of stuff over there, kenknowsgambling.com. But here's, I might say this again tomorrow, but tomorrow night, live, 7 p.m. Central, all you members are invited to do a member-only live Q&A, so you still got time to join and be a member. We welcome all of you, and glad to have you. We'll have some fun tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central, for a member-only live. All right. I think that's all the stuff I need to say right now. Let's get to it. We're in negative progression still. And I'm going to stay there until the end of the series. We're on the 31. Now, we've done the 31 on Banker Player. And I think it took the Banker one up to this last bet. You got to think. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a modified martingale is what it is. But it's way cheaper on you. Instead of going 100, 200, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, you know what I mean? It's a modified martingale, but it gives you 9 steps. The only difference is, at some point, you gotta win 2 in a row. At some point. Or it doesn't work. That's the catch with it. Alright? Everything seems to have a catch, doesn't it? So, we're gonna now do follow the shoe with the 31. Let's see what we're gonna burn. 6. We're gonna burn 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like so. And what are we gonna follow? We're gonna follow the shoe. Let's see here. There's a 6 and there's a 5. He will draw even though he don't have to. And he ain't gonna make it. So, player's gonna win that one. So we're gonna now bet our first. It's 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 4, 4, 8, 8. Alright, we're gonna put our first one on player. Here we go. We basically have 9 cracks at it. There's a 6. Oh, natural 9. Banker stuffed it. Alright, so we're going to follow the shoe. We'll go with our second chance. 0. Natural 8. Banker wins. He wins. Now, staying with the winner, parlay it. That's how it's done. No matter what level you're on, that's what you got to do. Alright. Here we go. 1, 0. Both will draw. What is that? 9? So, yeah, there's a 9 right there. Ooh. Oh! The banker pulls it out of his ass for a tie. Wow. That was a tie. Yeah, boy. Alright. That gave some bankers some life. Except there's a 7. There's a 4. He won't draw, but he will. 4, 7! He pulls out 2 ties in a row. He is feeling cocky now, folks. Now the player goes. Yeah, watch it. Watch this. There's a natural 8. That's it. It's over. So, the banker didn't catch his second in a row. That's the little catch. So he loses that. Follows the shoe. He comes back over with his third single. 1, 5. He's going to draw 4 through 7. It is a 4 through 7. He's going to have to draw on that. So that's a 6. 6. And a 1. So the player's going to win that. He wins. But he's got to get one more in a row. One, 3, 38 special. He has to draw now. So there's 7. Okay. 3. Nope, didn't make it. Player's going to win again, so he's going to win his second in a row. Let's see what that did. 1, 2, 3. He's up a unit. Now the thing with the 31, I showed you last show. The farther you get into the single, that one won, that probably win 2, that one win more. It's the first 2, the first 4, and the first 8 that'll win the most money. The second one, they're just playing catch up. But you still win a unit or so, but not as much as the first one. Okay. So, who won that one? Uh-oh. I'm running my mouth and I don't know. The player won that, so we got to stick with the player. Seven, 4. He won't draw, but he will. And he ain't going to make it. Player's going to win again. 7 over 3. And he gets an opportunity. Player's on a run. That's why I really like follow the shoe, boys and girls. Most of the time it'll work out. This game is so streaky. But it can chop you too. It ain't perfect. But anyway, let's see if it can. This will be like 5 in a row or something. Let's see if it can. Uh-oh. 2. Natural 8. It lost. Boo. Bum, bum, bum. Banker 1. We're going to go with the second of the singles. 4, 0. He'll draw no matter what. 5, 0. Banker's going to lose. We're going to go follow the winner. 5, 5. They'll both draw, but this 5 right here is a 547. Remember that. He will not draw unless this is a 4, 5, 6, or 7. And it is a 7 that triggers him. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's only a 2. That sucks. You'd say, oh, he's a winner. He don't have to draw. Yes, he does, by rule. So he can only screw himself. And he didn't. Banker's going to win that one. So he lose that one. Now we got to go over to player, but now we're on our first of 2. This is the one you want. Anytime you go into a next section, you want the first one. 6. 6, that's a tie, straight up. Natural 8. Nope. Player's gonna win. Now he's got to go to his second. There's a natural 9. There we go. Alright, so he wins that one. Now remember, it's his second one of 2. We're going to win and stack it. He's got to do that second leg. That's the big one. Natural 8. And he makes it. Let's see what that does for him. Okay, he makes it on the second 2. I'm sorry. The second 2. Alright, now let's put him back together. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1 unit. As long as you're winning that second leg, you're not winning maybe but a unit. But you do get all your money back. You get to start all over. So the player 1 will stick with it. Follow the shoe. Seven. 5. He won't draw, but he will. 8. Banker robbed him. Banker robbed him. Okay. Follow the shoe. 4. 2. He can draw no matter what. 4. 5. That's a 2, I believe. What is it? Yeah, that's a 2. He draws 0. Oh, bummer. Banker's gonna lose. It's a player. And he comes out with his third single. So far, he's stayed in the front row here. So there's a 0. There's a 1. There's a 0. And that's a 7. Banker wins. Go into a little chop. Alright, now he's going into his first. Whoops. Go back over to player. God, I think I'm right here. I'm talking and teaching. I'm not paying attention. I think I'm right. He needs this one. He needs the first of 2 legs. Ah, the natural 8. You got it. The first leg only. So it sort of makes you happy, but then you gotta do it one more time. 0. Oh no. 8. 4. 6. He wins. Yay. Alright, and 4 wins 4, and that was the first, you'll see, that was the first leg of the 2. Okay, that first leg of the 2, he wins, we press, boom. Now we'll put it back and see what happened. This is the first time the first leg is won. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. You just win more on that first leg. And there's 5. That's it. We didn't have to get into the back row this time. Usually this 31 is pretty safe, especially in Baccarat. You're going to get what you need, really, whether you're doing player or banker all the time. It's fairly safe, even though you're risking 31. I do like the 31, and so I approve the 31. It has its risk just like anything else, but I do approve the 31. Alright. Alright. So the next video will be the same thing. Follow the chop. And we'll do that. We'll just leave this right here. We'll take this 5. 100 goes into the bank. 2 will go in excess. 2 will go in fund. 3 will go in excess. 1 will go in fund. We'll look at these envelopes after the next show. And as always, I'll shuffle these off camera. Not unless you guys want me to shuffle them on camera, you can let me know. But rest assured, they're fucking getting shuffled. But anyway, there you go. That is Follow the Shoe with the 31. We got several more things to get to. And we're going to end it with the KKG Hybrid. And see what happens there. But we've got the Follow the Chop with the 31. And then we're going to go into a regression up and pull for all 4 things, and then we're going to go into the hybrid. Then we'll be done, and then we'll recap the series. All right? Till the next time, be great. See you, bye.